It's your girl Mindy C coming at you on Monday evening tonight. Welcome to my kitchen here in Michigan. I am Mindy from Michigan. We are making a hamburger mushroom casserole tonight, you guys. Yum, yum, yum. Super delicious. Really, really easy. Super duper easy. So if you are live with me, you'll see that red live box right up there. Drop me down a 1. If you're on the replay, that's okay. Say hi, hello, I missed you. And I'll come by and say hello to you. I've been doing keto for almost 2 years. Lost 90 pounds. Kept it off. Been cooking keto. Still cooking keto. So if you're just tuning in, we're making a hamburger mushroom bake. You need some burger. You need some mozzarella cheese. You need some cream cheese. You need some marinara sauce. You need some mushrooms and some eggs and some spices. That's it. And an 8x8. So you're going to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Hey, Robin, how are you doing? Hey, Bill, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hey, Mary, nice to see you. Chloe, nice to see you. Okay, so I've got the burger browning up. This is 1 pound of burger in the pan, you guys. We are going to bake this in the oven after it's done. We are using an 8x8 pan. So this is going to... You're going to get 4 servings at least. If you make your servings smaller, you'll get more than 4, but preferably you will get 4 out of an 8x8. So you'll need your 8x8, and then you're going to brown 1 pound of ground beef. I am going to put a little bit of garlic, salt in there so you can season it. You can put a little bit of salt and pepper in there if you want to. So you can season your burger to your taste. So I'm just going to do just a little bit of garlic salt in mine. Super duper easy. I'm going to get a spoon now. That's not working. Hey, Suzanne, how are you doing? Hey, Colleen, nice to see you. Oh, thank you. This from Meijer's, you guys. So if you haven't been down the stocking stuffer aisle at Meijer, if you have a Meijer by you or in your state, like all those cool things, all these cool, this right here was in that aisle, right there. And it goes on different settings too. So one like blinks low, then it goes fast, like at Meijer. How fun is that? I'm going to be hanging out in that aisleway all the time because they've got some cool things to put into stockings. And I hope Santa brings me a stocking full of all of those things in that aisle because I love them. All right, so brown the burger, that's good. We're going to turn that off. Let me drain this. So I'm just using regular 80-20, so there's quite a bit of fat. So we're going to drain that before, and then we're just going to set this meat aside. If you're just tuning in, I'm making mushroom hamburger bake or casserole or whatever you want to call it. A lot of goodness in a pan. That's what it's called. All right, so we're going to drain that burger. Let that burger drain. We are going to pull the next pan because you need 1 pound of mushrooms. I'm using mini Bella. That's what I'm using tonight. So I'm using 1 pound of mini Bellas. So you could use any sliced mushrooms that you have, or if you like a different kind, you can use that. So that's going to go. I've got 2 tablespoons of butter in the pan. I've just already browned up 1 pound of burger, you guys. That's draining. And I'm putting 1 pound of mini Bella mushrooms. I don't wash these because the heat's going to kill anything that's on these. So they looked pretty clean to me. They look really clean, actually. So there we go. So mini Bellas. So then you're just going to season up your mini Bellas or your mushrooms. You can put a little bit of salt. Put a little bit of pepper. These are electric. Electric. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right. Put them down. Okay, some salt and pepper. You can put some chopped chives. And I do have the recipe posted up top, you guys. So super duper easy. So you can throw some chives in there. And really, there's measurements up there. But honestly, you guys, go for it on your seasonings. Season up your food. This is, you know, if you taste it and you're like, it needs something, add something. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic salt in there. So just be careful on the garlic salt because it is a lot of salt. So you don't want it too salty. You want it just right. And then I'm going to put a little bit of oregano in there as well. So that is what we're doing with the mushrooms. We are going to saute these mushrooms. I better turn the burner on. Otherwise, they're not going to cook, right? There we go, Mindy. There we go. There we go. Hey, Colleen, how are you doing? Hey, Trisha, how are you doing? So if you're just tuning in, we are making mushroom hamburger casserole. So I just browned up a pound of ground beef, and I put a little bit of garlic salt in there. That's going to set aside. Okay, so while the mushrooms are sauteing, I've got 1 pound of mushrooms, a couple tablespoons of butter, and I threw in all different kinds of yummy spices, chives, oregano. You can also add, let me see. You can also add some parsley if you want to. So again, you guys, season up your food. This is what makes it taste good. The salt, the pepper. It's not the bread. It's not the bread. It's your wonderful seasonings that you can utilize in all of these awesome, awesome foods. And we don't even miss the breads. So there we go. We got the burger done. We've got a pound of mushrooms with some spices and a little bit of butter going. You will also need 3 eggs. So I've got 3 eggs and I've slightly whisked those up already. And then I've also got 6 ounces of cream cheese. And I've softened this. So when I combine those eggs in there, so we don't want any big clumps. So I softened it and made the cream cheese look like sour cream almost. Hey Jill, how are you doing? Hey Cherry, hey Enrique, nice to see you. So we are going to take the 6 ounces of softened cream cheese and I'm going to put 3 eggs and I'm going to mix that together. So mix that eggs in the softened cream cheese. We're going to mix that up really good. You could probably use a bigger bowl. Mine's a little bit small. I got to be careful. So thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you. I am Mindy. If you don't know me, I am Mindy from Michigan. I've been doing keto for almost 2 years. If you are live with me, you know what to do. Drop that 1 in the comments. Give me some hearts if you guys like some mushroom hamburgers. So, mushroom and hamburger. So, you could, yeah, I like a mushroom hamburger burger too. Hey, Tucker, how are you doing? I'm making mushroom hamburger casserole right now. Yum, yum, yum. So, I'm mixing up the eggs. I wish I had a, hold on. Well, I got to try to see if I can find a whisk. I might have it in here. Oh. No, that one's not right. That one's not. I have a metal one. Okay. Let me try this. I need a whisk. You could put it in a food processor too to mix it up so it combines really well, but you really don't need it because the oven is going to melt it. So you don't need to go through the trouble of getting an extra device out. So just mix it up, that softened cream cheese and the eggs. Get your whisk out. And just whisk it up as good as possible. And then we are going to add in that browned up ground beef. That's going in the egg and cream cheese mixture. So that's going to be your bottom layer of your mushroom hamburger casserole. So this is your bottom layer right here. And so we're just going to mix that egg and that cream cheese mixture up really well with the hamburger. That is your bottom layer. You need an 8x8 baking dish or whatever you're going to use to put this in there. But an 8x8 will serve 4 hefty slices. So, and it's going to be very low carb. Very, very low carb. I don't know the exact, but I'm going to say it's going to be under 5 carbs per piece, if I am not mistaken. So I kind of did it in my head. So you got your 8x8 pan, boom. So now you can just, your eggs and your cream cheese and your burger, that goes right into the pan. That's your first layer. So super duper easy. So Get all that goodness out of the bowl. Spread it on your 8x8. Really, really, this is kind of similar to like a lasagna with no noodles. So this is kind of what this is going to mimic. So very, very, very good. So there you go. So the 8x8s, you got, this is ground beef, 6 ounces of softened cream cheese, 3 eggs. That's that mix, some garlic salt. That's the first layer. And once these mushrooms get done, we are going to put these mushrooms on top of that goodness right there. Yum, yum, yum. And then we're going to put some sauce. We're going to put some mozzarella cheese. Woo! Woo! It's going down. Going down. So there we go. So saute these mushrooms to your liking. If you like them a little bit softer, cook them a little bit softer. If you like more of that crunchy vegetable, which mushrooms aren't really crunchy, but they kind of. What am I looking for? I'm looking for a measuring cup. So there we go. So normally for my marinara, I usually use Rayo's because Rayo's is normally super duper low in carbs. But this one is called Prego Farmers Market. So I got this right at the local grocery store. And this is tomato basil. So this one has actually one less carb than Rayo's. Like, big deal, one less carb. But it kind of is a big deal. So when you can find something that's got one less carb in it, you know, you have another carb to spend somewhere else. So Prego. So I don't know what this tastes like, but I gave it a try. So I picked it up. So I went to, Rayo's actually has like 5 carbs, I think, for a half cup. So we're going to put 1 cup in. So that is going to mean each piece is going to have 2 carbs coming from the sauce in this dish. So then you'll have some carbs coming from the mushrooms, and you'll have some carbs coming from the cheese and the cream cheese. The cream cheese and the mozzarella cheese. Hey Don, how are you doing? Nice to see you. If I missed you, I'm sorry. I was looking down. I was cooking. These are just about done to my liking right there. So again, cook your mushrooms as long as you want. These ones look really good. They're already softened. They're starting to caramelize. So we are going to, and this is just a pound of mushrooms in here, you guys, with some chives, some parsley, some oregano, some garlic salt, some pepper, some regular salt, and then I'm just going to pour it into the pan just like that. So the bottom layer is that pound of burger, 6 ounces of softened cream cheese, 3 eggs, and then you mix it all together. And then you combine it, and then you saute these lovely, lovely mushrooms up. Yum! Super yummy. And then you're going to get your sauce. So 1 cup of sauce. Hey Maria, how are you doing? Hey Karen, hi Mom. I don't know if my mom's on here, but if my mom's on here, hi Mom. All right. There we go. 1 cup of sauce. This equals 8 carbs for this 1 cup. So divide it into 4 servings. That's 2 carbs from the sauce per serving. And then your mushrooms. So you're probably looking at close to, I would say, maybe 6 carbs per piece. And they're big pieces. So there we go. Just spread that sauce right on top of there. And then you're going to take your mozzarella cheese. And then you're going to put the mozzarella cheese on top of that. About a cup. Or if you wanted to put extra. So I put there we go. This is about 1 cup. So that looks like, let's just put a little bit extra. Because, you know, just because. Just because it's Monday night and we need a little extra cheese on Monday night more than any other night, right? There we go. So that's what we're doing, extra cheese, and I'm going to take some oregano and I'm going to sprinkle that right on top of there, and that's what you got, you guys. Mushroom hamburger casserole. That's what you got. So bottom layer is your burger, your softened 6 ounces of cream cheese, 3 eggs, and a little bit of garlic salt. brown the burger up, combine the eggs, the cream cheese, and then combine the cream cheese and egg to the burger. Mix that up really good, and then you saute your mushrooms, and then you pour it in a pan and layer it up, and then you bake it at 350 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. And then you got a delicious mushroom hamburger casserole.
Boil the brown.
What?
Broil it to brown.
Oh, broil it if you want the cheese. If you want the cheese to be bubbly brown, you know you have to turn the broiler on for that. So you would bake it for about 20 minutes and then turn your broiler on it and broil it for another couple minutes until you get that. So that's how you get that brown ooey gooey on the top. But you don't have to do it. You can bake it just regular like that and just take it out so it's all one color too. So whatever you want. That's what I got tonight. So mushroom hamburger casserole. I'll take some pictures when I get done of this deliciousness. I made this the other night. It is delicious. Hey Rachel, how are you doing? So that's all I got for you guys tonight. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye guys.